Test. Hello, hello, hello. Hey everyone, how are you doing today? Good to be back in this today, reaching the weekend. Hope you all doing fine. Today we will be looking into several rare, scarce, and highly sought after US coins that may seem ordinary but are worth a lot of money, and so you should not spend them because you can lose a lot of money. So you should know your coins and be thoroughly examining them to see whether your coins are rare or not. Please like, subscribe if you haven't done so, comment and share this video in your social network platforms, and don't forget to like the video as well to help help this video reach more people, more numismatic enthusiasts like you who is in need of help in terms of raising awareness about rare coins they might have. My email address is shown above, where you can send your coin pics and showcase your rare coin collection or show your rare coin videos. But today I got one email from a person who tried to showcase his coins for sale, but he attached the file inside RAR archive, so we won't be able to open that. So for the future, please send only JPEG files for images or MP4 or AV files formats for footage, because in the archive we can get viruses as well, so we don't want to encounter such problems. So please bear that in mind and send only proper image formats and footage formats, so we could open and show them during the live streams. And my email is here shown together. Little later we will check inbox to see whether we got any other submissions. So if you want to know more about your coins, or you want to showcase them for sale, to find a seller, to find a potential buyer during this live stream from your from your area, from your location, maybe just drop your email address on the inbox in the letter where you attach your coin pics, and by showing them, maybe someone will like them, would like to get in touch with you to buy that coins. But we ourselves do not buy coins, I must tell you beforehand. We can only provide a platform where you can meet your potential buyers. And please be more realistic. And for example, I get a lot of emails from different people from different third world countries, where most of them send ordinary pocket change, and they presume that they are worth a lot of money, but actually they are just circulated, pocket change struck for circulation, and are mostly in average condition, not in mint state, even not in mint state. So bear that in mind as well. Okay guys, so here I have on the screen the one of today's coins I would like to show you that had been showcased at Heritage. This one, but also other coins I will show that are from Stacks Powers and are very recent sales. Realize that Stacks Powers auction live bidding, and we will find out what makes these coins so highly desired by collectors and some investors alike. Please let me check the health of transmission, live stream. So everything seems to be in order. I'm using the secondary platform, Restream.io, to get, because I had significant drops when I was directly live streaming to YouTube, but I checked even with my provider, internet access provider, but they couldn't solve this issue. My internet speed is excellent, but somehow I was getting drops during the live streams and buffering issues. Therefore, the only alternative was using Restream.io, and therefore now it seems to be in order. We get very nice signal with no lagging, thanks God. Okay, let me first check inbox and then go back to our coins. So if you have any questions, don't be shy and ask whatever you like. What's happening here? Why my email not opening? Okay. So Jagdish Sharan Agra. So this viewer send us always coin pics. Dear sirs, please consider pictures of rare coin. Again, these are just from the overall view. I think that these are just ordinary pocket chains and nothing rare in those. 1984D, not a key date, not a rare date, and it is circulated coin. 1983P, not a key date, circulated specimen. These are struck in millions. These are pocket chains in US these are legal tenders. These are used on daily basis. How can this coin be rare? Please understand this once for all. This is 1980p in very bad condition, weakly struck, and you see it was struck by a faulty die. Therefore, the striking definition is very poor. So these are unfortunately very average condition coins struck for business, for legal tender, and they have no significant errors as well for getting some proper value or premiums. Even those scratches are not the error. When I first started coin collecting, I also thought that by looking several YouTube videos, maybe done by scammers or eBay showcasings, I thought that these were considered errors, but actually these are abrasions, radial abrasions, caused by most likely coin roll cramping machine that were making coin rolls, leaving this kind of abrasions here near the collar. So these your coins sent by you, these coins sent by you, meaning pictures, has nothing extraordinary, nothing special about them. These are ordinary pocket change. Here we have one large notch. Again, most of your coins are struck by overused dice, meaning they have seen they have been too much time in use. Therefore, after a while, after let's say striking hundreds of or thousands of coins, they get where they got worn, the die itself. Therefore, the motifs are getting weaker and weaker after every strike from there on. Therefore, please bear in mind that these old coins are just ordinary pocket change. These are circulated specimens and these are not key dates at all. Nevertheless, thank you, Jagdish Sharan. If you have uncirculated gems, we will be waiting for your coins. And you tell that it is for grading and sell. No offense, but no one will buy these ordinary pocket chains. Maybe you can showcase them on eBay. Maybe you will get $1 for a specimen tops, not more than that. Because even if you take the metal composition of that coin, it won't be that valuable. Melt value, they call it melt value. Even melt value will be just a little more than its face value due to I would say due to surge in copper prices, because they contain significant amount of copper and nickel, and after years they surge, the prices surge, and therefore they may be little more than its face value due to metal alloy prices, metal prices. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not a US national, or I'm not a US resident, so those who live in United States may know it. I think, if I'm correct, the melting of coins for its content for getting melt value is illegal in United States. But again, I may be mistaken. So no more emails from you, and we can go to our rare coins or scarce coins showcased at different auctions, at Stacks Powers and Heritage auctions. Please. Tahir, привет всем. Привет. Let's see. So please, guys, like the stream to help us reach more wider audience. So this one is statehood quarter dollar, as you can see. But as you can see, it has some irregular toning. You see this. Those who collect quarters or face them or touch them during everyday dealings, and when they go to grocery stores, they get changed. This is something irregular due to its toning. So what's going on here? I will tell you right now. So this is just a quarter. pocket change, 2000p Maryland State Headquarter. You see, let me go to backside. Here we have the Maryland State Headquarter design, where everything seems to be in order. Everything's correct. The toning is alright. Suitable for $250. But why this upper side is showing copper red luster instead of nickel gray? So this is another mint error known as clad layer missing, meaning on the upper side the coppery the nickel clad layer, copper nickel clad layer is missing. Therefore the underlying red copper core is exposed, as you can see. Due to overslide clad layer missing, it will have a little less weight as compared to normal and regular state headquarters. So let's see, is it indicated here how much it weighs? No. So this one is obviously in mint state, but PCGS graded this one as MS64. No, it's not PCGS, let me see. It's NGC. It seems like it's a little older slab. So here we have serial number where we can check it for authenticity. So here it's also shown that obverse clad layer is missing on obverse. So this error coin sold for $114. If you have one like this with obverse clad layer missing, you can get hundreds of dollars for that. And if it is in much higher condition, you will get much higher value, much bigger premiums. So now our featured coin, 1990 Lincoln cent. So some of you may be confused who are not living in United States, or those of you that have never met collectors or never seen collectible items like this. This is not an ordinary Lincoln cent. From the toning you can see that something is different here, because this penny is not struck for circulation. Such coins are known as proof coins. These are these are especially struck for collectors and investors, but mostly it is for collectors who cherish the coins. They collect coins for the future. Some of them pass these coins as inheritance. So proof coins also have some value, and much higher value, numismatic value, due to its excellent preservation level and striking level, because these proof coins are struck with special care, unlike business strike or circulation strike coins, pennies. You will never get a penny or proof quarter or nickel where they are struck by overused dice, because all coins are struck by fresh dice and with special care, and planchets are prepared in different way as well, also with special care and with sorrowful uh, procedure. So as you can see, it's a very beautiful specimen, but nevertheless 1990 is relatively modern date. So how come this coin is worth thousands of dollars? Yes, you heard me right, not hundreds but thousands of dollars. Because proof coins are, if not key date or not old enough, they're just a little more than face value, maybe a couple of dollars depending on condition. Also here we have another case of an error where during minting process a slip up happened and they forgot to strike an S mint mark, put S mint mark on a die. So we all know that, not all know, but most of you know who collect, that San Francisco branch is responsible for mostly proof and SMS coins, and the indicator of that mint, of that branch of US Mint, is S mint mark. So here we should see a S mint mark, but unfortunately, not unfortunately, fortunately for some people who own this coin, such coins, during minting process the S mint mark was emitted, and this error was discovered by collectors inside how it's called, how it's called in English, where you have all coins in one set. It was found in proof set with no S mint mark. So therefore this is an extremely valuable coin due to missing S mint mark. Also it is in proof coins, as you know, have several categories. Proof is a standard proof collectible item, but then comes cameo with contrast between fields and device elements, and then you get deep cameo where the contrast is much bolder, much starker, much stronger between reliefs and these space areas, empty areas, which is called I forgot, device elements, fields, meaning these empty areas with no motifs, these are called fields, and high points are called reliefs or device elements. So if you have strong contrast between two, you get deep cameo or ultra cameo designation. So let's read information about this coin as well. So it's graded by, let's see, PCGS. So on the slab we see PR68, RD stands for red, and DCAM stands, I was talking about it before, deep cameo. So it has a deep cameo feature, and the grade is PR68 red, lacking just 2 points from absolute numismatic perfection, maybe due to these distractions. We see some distractions here, but it could be on the window, plastic window as well. Let's check whether No, it's not on a plastic. It is actually on the coin. Maybe during minting process when other proof coins also were touching each other, or during preparation of planchets, these tricks somehow happened, took place. Maybe these are the main distractions that caused relatively lower grade PR68. Because there are a lot of cases when you get PR70. PR70 is not a rarity for coins. So back to our coin and let's read information of this highly sought after error coin. So 1919 OS FS101 PR68 red deep cameo. The S mint mark was inadvertently left off the die used to strike a small quantity of proof Lincoln cents in 1990, creating this popular guidebook and cherry pickers variety. So this is rare variety, also at guidebook and cherry pickers. This spectacular PR68 red deep cameo example displays a full definition on all design elements, and the deeply mirrored fields contrast profoundly with the frosty devices. The original red surfaces are close to technical perfection. Recent estimates place the number of certified examples at about 250 pieces, most of which grade PR68, PR69 deep or ultra cameo. So from overall mintage of how many coins, I don't know exact mintage, maybe 100,000, maybe, I guess. So out of such limited number, only 250 pieces was grade certified as NOS error, and most of them are graded as PR68 and PR69. So if you want to know more, the metal composition is 99.20% zinc, and zero, just very tiny amount, 0.80% copper, less than 1% is copper. So this mostly zinc coin with that was struck with special care. Okay. All of 1 cent should involve S mint, not human, not all of the cents. Those struck at San Francisco Mint should bear S mint mark. They are mostly proof coins, but sometimes before 1970s, I guess, mostly with pennies. San Francisco also was striking coins for circulation, so they also had S mint mark as well. But to distinguish between them, it's very easy. When you look at your coin, if you have such black on, or yellow on black, or white on black, if they have some mirror-like fields, mirror-like empty spaces, filter empty spaces with no designs or high points, those areas, if has mirror-like or liquid-like exteriors, then you have a proof coin, not a business strike coin. But there are actually some European coins where it is hard to tell whether these are circulation strike coins or business strike coins. The earlier on my, not previous but before that, I was showcasing world coins, talking about world coins, also showed some circulated world coins. if I'm not mistaken, it was from Swiss, that they have some aluminum coins. They are struck for circulation, but they look like a proof coins. They are very nicely, very beautifully struck, and they also have some mirror-like reflection on surfaces. But they are just aluminum coins struck for circulation, and they look like proof coins. At least I know that they are circulation struck. I could be mistaken. Therefore, it's easy to distinguish between proof coin and circulation struck coin, business strike coin. If you're United States citizen, your eye will catch the difference at once, because your pocket change won't have such. You see, its actual image of a proof coin. It won't be like that when you get a cent change from grocery store. These are not legal tender, by the way. You can't buy anything with this. You can't use them on the market. Okay. So let's see for how much it was sold. Exact price. Yes, so the sales was realized on November 5th, 2024, 4 days ago, and it was sold for $3,120, including buyer's premium at Heritage Auctions. So guys, if you have such proof coins, if you have such proof pennies from 1990, no matter how condition is, if it is, first make sure it is proof coin. If it is bearing 1990, date 1990, and you don't see S mint mark anywhere near the date, then you have a very exceptionally rare coin. But again, not circulation coin, not circulation strike coin, not Philadelphia issue, just San Francisco issue with no S mint mark. You mean this is exterior of such proof coin worth a lot of money. And there had been some auction records where no S 1990 no S cents were sold for much higher prices. In some cases, I guess tens of thousands of dollars. I know that I made a video about valuable coins, valuable pennies, and 1990 NOS was among them. Several specimens were sold for a lot of money, and if I remember it right, it was PR69 condition. So guys, let's go on further. Here we have another error coin. Let's see. So here we have another seemingly ordinary but seemingly damaged coin. A pocket change, you may say. So it's 1983. We have a zinc, copper-plated zinc cent. As I mentioned all the time. After 1982, US Mint shifted to copper-plated zinc format for cents. Therefore, it has much less zinc content. Copper content. It's mostly zinc. So, nevertheless, this one is obviously damaged, but this is not just ordinary damaged. This is a mint error, a mint slip up that is caused by break of obverse die. So during the striking process of worst die, due to some high pressure or sometimes due to die misalignment, uh, it's not correctly seated or something like that, or sometimes you get they struck two coins at once. Therefore, difference in pressure cause a break of the die, and breaks of the die result in such errors. Such also those areas that are damaged are soft on surfaces, and you see one sand is almost completely wiped off because it's not fully struck due to break of the die. So the 1980s Sri Lankan sand was an obverse die break. Die break is a captivating error. It's eye-catching. If you get this one, you will notice the difference at once. Die breaks occur when a die is a metal piece used to strike the coin designs onto blanks, cracks, or breaks due to repeated use or stress. As a result, damaged area on the die transfers onto the coin, creating a raised, irregular line or blob of metal on the coin surface where the break occurred. In this particular 1983 example, the break appears on a verse side, affecting Lincoln's portrait. You see mainly the top part of the head. It's like someone sliced open his skull. So it was graded as MS64 red by NGC, meaning it is rich in red hues with luster. The MS64 grade also implies that the coin has only minor contact marks and excellent eye appeal, adding to its desirability among collectors who seek high quality error coins. So this is a die break, and this seemingly damaged coin, but a mint error coin, was sold for $134 at heritage auctions. Here you see the MS64 red grade. Check this share. You are not telling valuable when sent pictures of coins auction. House don't give any value. Because I just showcased your coins here, Jagdish. Why you're getting angrier? Because this is not a rare coin. How can this be rare coin? These are ordinary pocket chains in United States. Just see, watch the condition of these coins. How these coins could be rare? For God's sake, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm showcasing in my videos. Yes, I have such dates, 1970, 1981, 1982, but all of them are in a brilliant MS68, 67 condition, and they are all authenticated. Which your coin is authenticated here or graded? None of them, and all of them are in bad condition. These are just circulated specimens, or worn, showing strike softness, wear. You see how many contact marks you have. Just, if you dare, just send it them for grading, and you'll get at least extremely fine 45, or at maximum you'll get AU50 for that. And those are just pocket changes. Nobody sends. For example, let's see, 1983 the Washington quarter. Let me show you so you will know for the future. I see you have less information on coins. moment. Let's open. Just bear with me, Jagdish, and I will show you the real rarity. You see, this is a brilliant. We are showcasing in our videos this kind of coins. You see, it's lustrous, it's sharply struck. This particular example is not as sharply, to be honest, but nevertheless, it was graded as MS67 Plus by PCGS. It's their responsibility if they didn't grade it right, but at least you see that it is authenticated as MS67 Plus, meaning it hasn't been in circulation. It has a brilliant luster, it is shiny, you see, it's obvious shininess. It has minimal contact marks. Eye appeal is wonderful. Let's take another example. You see the difference, how sharply the strike is. But then we get your coins. You don't see the difference now? Your coin is I think at most not AU50, it's something extremely fine condition. Let's see, 1983p. I don't know why you don't agree with me, because how come you collect coins and you think that these coins are rare? Only if authenticated as superb gem you can get some money for that. Okay, now NGC is good. What's good thing about NGC is that they also show prices for circulated ones. But again, even circulated ones are for graded ones, authenticated ones. So even if you have, let's say, AU50 condition, you see, it is something around 40 cents. How can this coin be valuable? You tell me. You tell me otherwise if I'm wrong. Even in mint state 60, it is $1.50. How could it be a valuable coin or rare coin? But you see, the higher the price higher the grade gets, the higher the price reaches. See, if you had MS67 gem, yes, it would have $1,300 price value. Even such MS67, you see, prices fluctuate, but they're worth at least hundreds of dollars. You see, $1998, $552. But your coin is not in that condition. Your coin is not superb gem. Your coins are just ordinary pocket change. So please understand this, that for getting these are not key dates, and for getting premiums for such coins, your coin should display something exceptional in terms of eye appeal, in terms of strike, in terms of preservation level, and other aspects as well. But these are just pocket change, where these you can get for mostly a couple of dollars at maximum on eBay. Okay, so thank you, Jagdish, for sending your coin pics. Let's go further. So I want to showcase these 1909S VDB cent as well, recently showcased. Marcelo Soares. Welcome, but unfortunately I can't read in Spanish. If it is Spanish or Portuguese, please write in English. Thank you. Okay, so it's 1909's VDB cent, recently showcased at Heritage Auctions. 1909 is, you know, we must know that the first year when the US Mint struck pennies with Lincoln's obverse design and wheat reverse. So it is key date, especially S, and especially those with VDB inscription on the bottom side of the reverse. You see this VDB. After public dismay, this VDB, the VDB stands for initials of the engraver, Victor David Brenner. I think he was from Eastern European area. Originally, he immigrated to United States, but you correct me if I'm wrong. I forgot which country it was, but if I'm not mistaken, he was from Eastern European country. So after public dismay, people thought that these VDB's initials, these exergu, is too large for a person, meaning he was getting too much attention. Why he was making this for attention? So after public dismay and complaints, they removed this VDB, and some 1909s has VDB, and some those that were struck later on are without VDB. So therefore, VDBs also became rarities as they were no more used on circulation. If I'm not mistaken, they were pulled from circulation, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. So the VDB became rare coin, especially these days. Finding 1909s VDB in uncirculated condition is something out of ordinary. It's very desirable by collectors. Now let's see. It's a grade here. So it's even cleaned coin, not. So according to NGC, as you can read from the slab, 1909 SVDB sent, but you see uncirculated details and cleaned indicated here. During the grading process, they determined that somehow, I don't know where they got this, but somehow it very much looks like superb gem to me, but somehow they determined that this coin was cleaned. I don't know whether by previous owner or a little after striking. Somehow they identified cleaning. Maybe some very thin hairlines they discovered. I don't know how they determine it, but somehow they determined that this coin was cleaned, but nevertheless they certified that this comes with uncirculated details. But as cleaned coins, environmentally damaged coins, and other mishandled coins never get numerical grades from either PCGS, NGC, or ANX. At least these companies, I know that they won't give a numerical grade for a coin with cleaned or damaged environmental damaged features. So this one, I think it's very brilliant. If it hadn't been cleaned, it would get at least MS65 or maybe 66 condition. It's very lustrous and contact marks are minimal for more than century old coin. Very nice preservation. So who are we to judge? NGC has their own experts who have a lot more knowledge and experience in grading, and somehow they determined that this penny was cleaned. So even in cleaned condition, this coin sold for over $2,000. Also November 5th, 2024. Let me show you here. You see $2,040 sold on November 5th, 2024. I think I will put this picture to my community post later on, so those who missed this live stream also could get acquainted with this rarity. So even in cleaned condition, this VDB sand is very rare if it has some AU uncirculated details. So just presume if it hadn't been if it hadn't how it's called, human factor, meaning if it hadn't been touched by people, cleaned or mishandled, just imagine how valuable it could be, because I've seen too many 1909 SVDBs sold for tens of thousands of dollars at different auctions. So guys, do you have 1909 SVDBs in your possession or collection? Let us know in comment section. Your voice is very low. My voice is very low. Can you hear me now? Unfortunately, I'm using my spare microphone. Let me see what can I do about it. I hope that you understood all my message to you before. I can't scream because I can't speak louder than that, because everyone's sleeping. It's nighttime in my country now. The microphone is low. I don't get it. I think everything is normal, not that low. Okay. So let's check several coins and we can conclude, I think. So here we have, before I was talking about proof coinage, and if you are avid collector, you will know that this is also one of the valuable US coins in proof. It is 1983 was what time with missing mint mark S, also the same as 1990 I showed before. The mint mark S is missing due to mint slip up. Where it was, moment. Let's go to slab. One moment, please. Forgot to. No S. It was graded by, is it PCGS? Yes, it's PCGS. So again, it is proof coin. It was deep cameo feature I was talking about earlier, meaning it has stark, very strong contrast between these empty spaces called fields and with reliefs, high points of the coin, high surfaces or otherwise. So In this rare variety as one before and as on Lincoln Cent, the S mint mark, which should indicate the coin was struck at San Francisco Mint, is missing. The absence occurred because the mint accidentally used a proof die that lacked the mint mark. As a result, instead of showing S mint mark, the coin's field appears blank below the Roosevelt neck. Let's zoom in. So you see, we don't have S mint mark near the date, and it is proof coin, therefore it's extremely valuable proof variety. This is mostly, this is key date for proof Roosevelt time. If you have such proof, 1983 10-cent piece, struck for collectors. If you don't notice any mint mark here, S mint mark here, then you have extremely valuable coin, and it's also PR68 as in 1998 Noah's Lincoln Cent, so it's not that bad grade for proof coin. And let's see for how much it was sold. One moment. Yes, here. So it was sold for $600 on November 6, 2024, Collector's Choice online auction. Let's view the backside as well. So they only showcase that day US coins. A live bidding that began on November 6, 2024 at 9 a.m. So one thing about proof coins is that they're sharply struck, and you see if you have Roosevelt time from circulation, you will see that mostly if they are circulated, you will get strike softness on these torch motifs, on these bands, on horizontal bands, on vertical bands. But proof coins are always struck by fresh dies, and they are sharply struck with no exception. Mostly, maybe some exceptions would happen, but they are 99% are sharply struck. So you see, 1998, 1997 Lincoln Cent is not rare date. Pocket change mostly. Even its uncirculated condition are not that valuable. Maybe $10 most, but if you have superb gem like MS68 red, meaning it's brilliantly struck, immediately pulled from circulation, maybe it came in a mint cello, so you see it's very brilliantly struck, crisply struck. You see the details. We have even radiant luster on these areas, so eye appeal is outstanding. Such coin, yes, these are rare because of its condition, not the date itself. If Jagdish, my friend, if you have ordinary date, you have ordinary pocket change, unless it is super valuable coin, super rare condition like MS68, because few of them are achieving such high grades during the grading process. Even some experts, for example, I don't want to name them, but I sometimes watch their live streams as well. They live in United States. They are coin collectors as well. They send their rare coins, coins that they presume are rare or scarce, that are in mint state. They send these coins to NGC or PCGS for grading. Their expectations are like, let's say, MS-67, but when the bunch of coins that they submitted come back, they see that the result doesn't meet their expectations. They get sometimes much lower grades. So meaning grading is also little bit individual issue. I think sometimes even how he passed, not passed, how he spent the day, which feelings he had, did he have excellent day, or did he have some issues, daily issues, family issues. So everything affects the grader, coin grader. Therefore it's individual issue. Sometimes they get tired, they didn't look right, they didn't examine maybe thoroughly. Because I remember one US streamer or collector who checked these, what I'm talking about. He sent the coin, I think he sent one, the same coin to PCGS and then to NGC, and the result was different. I think 2 points or 1 point difference. So therefore I think it's individual issue. Kate Clark, I have 1909 VDB, no mint mark. Very nice. It's also rare. Even in circulated condition they are scarce, but if your motifs of your coin, meaning design elements, are fully worn, then it won't be that, the premium won't be that higher. But if it is in above average circulated condition, extremely fine, even about uncirculated, you will get a much higher premiums. But first of all, you have to send them for grading if you think that they are in excellent condition for a circulated coin. Meaning if it has very minor imperfections or very minor distractions, scratches or wear, then yes, even 1909 VDB with no mint mark is valuable as well. Send us pictures. I will showcase it. I will examine it in next live stream, God's willing. So Kate Clark, you can send my email the pictures or footage is much better. So okay, 1 hour passed. So thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for staying tuned. Please continue like that. Like this video. It helps us all much. And if it's possible, share this video as well to help us reach more numismatic enthusiasts like yours. So keep collecting, keep watching our videos, and God's willing,